Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifers Show, baby. We're going to jump on in. We're going to show you the charts. We're going to have some fun. We're going to learn about life, and we're going to break it down like we do every single day here on the channel. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here and sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love you. We appreciate you, and we care about you. We're going to start down with the top-down analysis for BTC and see what's happening. Still got an issue with my TradingView. I'm going to have to contact them at one point and find out what's happening to TradingView. I didn't get a chance to open it up on my laptop and see what's happening, deleted my cache. I don't know. It's weird. Did I do something? I think I did something now at this point. Like I did a profile save, or I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I'm wondering if it's something that I hit here on the data window. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I'm bugging out. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But what it is I can't directly see the settings on my indicators here. C3, 22, 59. Like, this is all whack-taculous, and I don't know what happened here. Maybe this is it here. Titles. There we go. There we go. I think something got clicked here. There we go. All right, I'm back in action. Something got clicked there that threw it off, and now we're back ready to go. I figured it out. I don't know how that happened. You tell me. Anyway, we're back in action. All right. All right. Hey, I figured it out, right? I can't sit there all day and not know what's going on over here. And here we go. Now we got my settings. Everything's right as rain. Okay. First thing we're going to do is we're going to look at that weekly candle and take a look at what happened. But this has been chopped this morning. Up and down, backwards action. Really just not even worth trading. I had a stop open last night, a short open last night. That was in the money a couple times. But they chopped the price around today, up and down. Like, wasn't really a lot of serious money to be made. You could have scalped really small time frames with high leverage to make a heavy gain. So you had to risk a lot. Wasn't like the market moved and we could have just rode that wave with like a nice 20x, 30x levy. So to me, it's not worth it comparatively to the market conditions I've seen where I've made a lot of gains, right? And so when you've been through the market for a long period of time, you're able to be more selective about the days you want to trade and the days you don't, because you have that data. When you've only been in the market for a year, you're like, all right, I don't want to trade today, because you're basing it on, I guess, a year of data. You don't really know if that's the good day or not. But after 10, 15 years, 20 years of trading, you start understanding, okay, it's a Friday, it's still the summer till September 21st, it's still summertime. Remember, the East Coast, they are not back to school, the Northeast. Remember, when I lived in the Northeast, we did not go back to school until like September 8th, you know? So this is Labor Day weekend coming up. It's going to be a long weekend. Markets will be closed, I believe, on Monday. That's also going to affect things. We had Forex, too. I want to talk about that because we had some things in the Forex that came up, and we talked about it. You know, I went over this on the weekly candle close with you guys to get you ready for the week ahead, and I said, write this down. You got core PCE at 8:30. You had unemployment yesterday, right? We make sure to keep you guys up to date with this information so you can understand. So with low volume and volatility and core PCE, you kind of get a nothing burger here on a Friday, right? Just like a little bit of volatility, but anyway. So this is still intact, right? This kind of broadening falling wedge, and then I'm still open-minded to believe that we're making this flag here, right? But we must maintain this trend line. The second you break the trend, you're dropping down to 51,000, and you're testing the 50-day or the 50-week moving averages on the weekly, right? So that's something that looks likely going to happen, and then you're getting tighter inside the zone here. And you would say if that is to break out, you would have to take this measured move, place it here, and it tells you can get to $100,000 Bitcoin by November 18th. I'm not telling you that's going to happen for sure. Last time I made a prediction like that around the 18th of November, we ended up having a pretty big move to the upside. But I'm not saying that's, I'm just things that happened in the past, right? So that looks good to me. I like what I'm seeing here on the weekly chart so far. I mean, right now it's almost a bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. It's gonna be down about $4,800 in the week. It's been a nasty week, right? We started great. This week has been giving it all back. 2 days and 10 hours till we go, so it's not looking amazing, I'll be honest, right? And you have a clear resistance. So here's our weekly support or resistance, 61.5. You got to close the candle back above 61,500 to remain bullish. You can't do that, you're going to have problems. Like 61.5 is we're below it now. And you knew if we lost 61.5, we were going to come and test 58,000, right? That was our next level. And if you lost 58,000, you were going to go to 55.8. And if you lost 55.8, you're coming down to 51.5. And if you lose 51.5, look, there's a gap all the way right down to that node at $44,000. So $44,000 is still on the table. A lot of people, I think that we're just going up only. Even if we go up huge, we could still get a major correction. What if we do this? I'm open-minded. Shoulder, kind of, massive dump, and then like some type of head and shoulder pattern out of here. That could happen. Like, we could have a massive dump and still recover here to the upside. Bitcoin below the 200 MA on the 1 minute, looking bearish at 59,200. I did a tiny scalp on the 1 minute earlier right now for the trading group, but really not a lot out there. Like, if I'm inactive, if you don't see me post, you don't see me, it means the market's just kind of, it's not even worth my time. It's not even worth our time, honestly. Not my time, but our time, So let's take a look at the 3-day chart, my go-to. And it started great. We had 3 white soldiers. Things were looking good, but we got a bearish engulfing candle on the 3-day. This next candle closes in 9 hours and 39 minutes, and it will be a pretty indecisive doji, right? And you can say, okay, we're trying to hang on here. But that's a symmetrical triangle on the 3-day. These are known to break down, right? If it breaks up, it takes you, I remember, somewhere to 77, 76.5. If it breaks down, you go down to about $46,000. So, and these mainly break down. When I watch them, these mainly break to the downside. Symmetrical triangles, I'd say 90% of the time. They're 50-50 patterns. I don't know why, who made them 50-50. In my lifetime, specifically in the last few weeks, yeah. And NVIDIA, NVIDIA down too as well, right? With the earnings. So it just, NASDAQ was volatile on Thursday. The QQ ETF closed down 0.15% for the session. Trading volume was moderate, right? And, we had PayPal was bullish opportunity for Thursday's session, closed up 3%. Microsoft closed up 0.6%. And Tesla closed up 0.26%, still above the $200 level, all right? And then we had that core PCE, strong impact expected, of course, on the market. And so, yeah, that's kind of where we stand here. So let's take a look at and that looks like it could turn and dump on you. So I just want to let everybody know, and look, you're below the high volume node. You got a gap in the VRVP. Usually you're going to come down to this level. So 51,200 looks likely to me. It does. I never really, remember I said I'm still short? I never gave up on the shorts, in my humble opinion. I've seen a little bounce here and there, but to me, remember yesterday I called this a bear flag on the 4-hour time frame. I entered this trade. I was in it pretty heavy, so I did take profits. But I said, put a stop loss above the 200 and take this bull flag, this bear flag to the downside. And it's also making like a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. And that tells me we could go all the way to about $53,000, right? And that's a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio, 2.94. That's everything that you're looking for, right? Pretty nice. So that looks like it could make a move further to the downside as well. But only time will tell. Resistance. And to me, that's a bear flag. It barely retested. It doesn't look amazing, and it's a head and shoulder pattern. And you're still, yes, maybe you can pump up. That's why I'm seeing so much strange. This right here is weird. Look at it. It's been 3 days. It's been 3 days of 2.5 days of just complete chop nonsense. So you can say whatever you want. I still made gains yesterday. I don't know how I did, honestly, when I look at the charts. I'm like, how? The 1 hour wants to tank on you. That's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. As far as I'm concerned, that's a head and shoulder pattern. And they dump to the downside 68% of the time. I would have to say that's gonna go down. That's a dump. So I look at the 1 hour time frame, and regardless, I know it's low volume and it doesn't look amazing. But when you see a head and shoulder pattern like that, you've gotten rejected by multiple time frames. I really feel like this is the bear flag here. You tried to get back inside the trend line and attempting to make any sense of this stuff, like descending triangle almost. It's one of the ugliest patterns I've ever seen. And 59.5 was a key level of support or resistance that you kept trying to hold, and we're just like, nah, dude. So again, I go back to this same idea here. And if I get to 3-1 on that, I like this. I know it's Friday and low volume, but I'm going to take this trade right now in front of you. And again, I could be wrong and I may lose the trade. There's no guarantees. I'm above 61,800, which is a key level of support and resistance. The 8s, the 8s are always all on the 8s. Stop loss could be 51,529. And make sure you click on this. Make sure I'm doing it right. I probably did it wrong. I usually do. Yep. Take profit is 51,529. See, stop loss is above me, right? We're going the other way. It takes time. Why is that not meeting me where I want it to be? All right, 288. I could bring the stop to 644, I guess, but remember when you limit in, you just put price below price. It'll catch that limit order, snap you in, put your stop losses in your. So I'm going to take a short on the head and shoulder pattern. I'm just, that's it. I'm trading a head and shoulder below the 200 MA. Bearish overbought stochastics. Like, it's just simple to me. I'm not really sugarcoating this. This isn't and the first measured move should take us down here to about 56,000, and we'll go from there. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP and see if it corroborates my story and puts us with liquidity to the downside. It's got liquidity on either side. They're saying they could rip it up to 59.8 even, or rip it back down. Every single day has been an indecisive day where they've just kept the price action. There's less people in the market. There's less volume. It's this summer, so they're going to go after whoever they can. Who's ever indecisive, whoever doesn't have a plan, whoever's in and out, you're going to get chopped up. I'm telling you right now, you will get chopped up. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say you should be taking as financial advice. But if you don't have a plan in this market, you will get chopped up. You know exactly what you're going to do and exactly how you're going to do it. It could come here, bounce up, and come right back up again. And if I didn't sell there, I'm going to kick myself. And I already know this, so you can't kick yourself. You must prepare for the action and be able to handle the action as it comes. All right? Again, very small trades when we're in chop. But it doesn't mean I can't scalp away 200 here, 100 here, 300 here. If I put away $300 today on a slow Friday, I'll be proud of myself. You know what I mean? Because that compounds over time. Everyone's going after the big wins, but they don't realize the small wins compound to big wins, man. The most successful traders are traders that take small wins over time. Because you know why? They're here in 20 years. I don't care. I've seen traders make $1 million more than me, giant trades. But then they do the same thing 4 or 5 years from now and they lose half their fortune. You know what I mean? They're not into the discipline. They're into the rush of the money, and eventually that destroys a fortune, right? But if you're into slowly curating, slowly adding, always adjusting little by little. Nice job, baby. Nice. I love you. Don't put that there. Get that out of here. Don't put stuff in my office. Get out of here, you little bird. Over here. So yeah, I'm short. Really not much else to talk about for BTC. It looks pretty nasty to me. Oh, that looks cool. Trading view really acting up right now. Love that. So yeah, I see a head and shoulder pattern. 7-minute breaking below the 200 MA. 5-minute, breaking below the 200 MA. 1 minute already lost the sauce here. I see chop. I see bearish divergences. I see ugliness all around. I see bear flags. And again, maybe we pump back to the upside and we go sideways. Fine. So be it. But the probabilities tell me no way. So whatever. I could be wrong. They've been really playing games. Let's take a look at another chart and see if I can find some type of bullishness in the chart, against what I'm already seeing. I go to another chart, Bitcoin USD on Coinbase. I act like I'm not in a short at all. And I act like I'm a biasly bullish person just begging for a bull move, right? And that's a head and shoulder. That's a clear as day. If that was upside down, we would trade it the same way. And it has descending, So I'm like, how is this bullish? The only way I could say it's bullish is here it is. Look, it broke out, broke back inside, broke out, back inside, broke out. It uses this as a retest and bounces. And it bounces here all the way back to the upside, and it goes through the gap of the VRVPs, and we get back to 65,000. Somehow today. We are bumping ever since I got into the trade. We've bounced the other way. It's like, It's about maintaining through this chop. This is some of the hardest chop to trade. Look at last night. I mean, come on, man. Like, we called that short nicely. We got that little short. They ripped it back up and got whoever they could who went after the short. There's not many people in the market. They're just going after whoever's trading. You get it? They're just going after whoever's trading. That's what they're doing. It's better off to use a bigger time frame, know exactly what you're going to do in a smaller time frame, or don't touch this market. It'll chew you up. All right? It's tried to chew me up, and I've had to like use all my tricks and tips to get a handle over it. Like yesterday, they tried to chew me up. They did chew me up in the morning, and I came at them hard, and I made my $500 in 17 minutes and told them to eat my shorts. But it wasn't easy, and it was a battle. Right? I'm down right now already in this trade, right? But that's why I didn't put a lot. $8. Oh no. You know, not going my way. 59,500 is a key support or resistance level. All right. And honestly, that is a right shoulder. I don't know how that doesn't dump to the downside. Makes me want to double down into the trade right now. Just add a little more to the trade. I did just double down on the limit. I just doubled what I had in there just because at that punch up to the upside there. Usually that green, you got to buy the green candle. So they could go either way right now. There's liquidity on either side. They could pump us up to 60,100, 200. They could pump us down to 58,000. I go by probability. It's telling us we go lower based on what I'm seeing with the moving averages. Death crosses coming on the 4-hour time frame, right? You could be front running a death cross. I believe the 2-hour already is about to have a death cross right now. And that means the 1 hour had to have had one already, and it did. I mean, so you front run the 1 hour death cross right around this area, and you would have been in the money. I can almost front run this 2 hour death cross as it's about to happen. That's a head and shoulder pattern. The 2 hour looks like it's going to roll over too as well. I have to remain bearish. I do. I don't care what the market's telling me. I don't care which way they go. I've been doing this for too long. I remain bearish on the price action. All right. And again, I'm okay with being wrong. Remember, you can't hit. I'm not going to win every trade. That's a fact, right? So once we decide, so go through the facts. Sam can't win every trade. So that means every time Sam says it's going up or down, he can't be 100% right. Can he be right 80%? Can he be right 90%? That's what we hope for, right? And I am pretty close to 90% accurate here on the channel. It's very rare we're off on the trade, you know? Like, this is very likely. There's a 70% chance, and there's actually an 80% chance that we're going to the downside based on what I've done for a living and the years and years I've done this. They don't expect you to put in as much time as I have. They don't expect the average human being to do that. Most humans won't do that. So they can take a lot of people's money in the market. So if you outwork the average person, there's a pocket of value for you to be had. You see? I analyzed it that simple one day. I said, they go after everyone in the market. And they go after the average person because that's the average money, right? They need to go after the average money. So they need to make things pretty, simple to take from the average person. Make the market go up, make the market go down, crush people's souls, make them feel a certain way. And you know what I mean? And then they're like, well, what's happening? They don't know what's going on. Yeah, what happened to Sean today? We lost Sean? Sean is out today? Is Sean sick? I wish people would tell me. Sean, where are you, buddy? What happened, man? Where is Sean, man? Like, when I don't have Sean, I start freaking out. I didn't see him. I didn't see you post the, there he is. Sean is here. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sean. Shout out to Lakochi. I'm here, Lifer. Thank you, Sean. Love you, man. CC Movement says, see, brother, I hope you get big gains. No hate, brother. Wow, look at so far. We're dumping now back to 59,100 pretty fast. I like that entry there at that $59,300 level. Let's see if we can start to print here and get some gains to the downside. Yeah, up 17, 4.5%. Now up 5%. Here we go. And I just, every day I want to take some gains. No one is sleeping on swing trade, and you wreck them. Yeah, they only take your money if you're a noob trader. Amen. That's not true. They screen share last night. Sammy, thank you, Ilya. I appreciate that, man. I saw you. I was looking at you a lot of the whole time. You were one of the windows that I kept looking at. I kept looking at you. I was like, it was like I was talking to you a lot. Funny. Easy over 90%, Sam. Thank you, Rave Song Records. The fact that you could say that, and you're like a true guy that would never BS. So if you say I'm 90%, I mean, that's one of the most honorable things I've ever heard in my life. Like, I'll take it. I'll take it. Remember, today is our macro technical analysis video where I'm going to break down everything you need from the NASDAQ to the DXY to Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, you know, the total market cap, total 3 and more. We're going to have a good time. So stay tuned for that. So I am short on Bitcoin on the day. It's a head and shoulder pattern. It's a bear flag with a bearish retest of the bottom of the channel as far as I'm concerned, right? That's the bearish retest. That's your channel. You bearishly retested it. You got stochastics pushing down. Everything's telling me we're going lower. If we don't, I'll be really surprised. But again, it's a low volume Friday, and I know that markets don't always move the way you want when you don't have the volume, so we must always be careful. So that's where I stand. You can see my stop. You can see my take profit. My stop loss is 61,246. My entry is around now, 51,003, 51,150. And my take profit would be 53,153. Does that mean I'm going to wait to get there? No, I may sell a portion there. I may sell it all right there. I'll be happy when I'm in the gain and I see some big greens. Then I'm going to take some gains. And that's how it's going to work. Could I be wrong? I very well may be. Could this be like this weird bullish div that goes up? Well, this kind of goes down and then we get a bounce and you know what I mean? But the odds don't look good. The odds look highly likely we're going to the downside. Again, you never know. Bless you, Crypto Lifer. Thanks for everything you teach every day, brother. It's much appreciated. Shout out to Mexar, man. Shout out to Tony Rosa. Shout out to Jay White. I feel like every holiday weekend we dump. Yeah, good morning. Where can I join Master Friend Leverage Mentorship? You can join that by going to this area here. Check it out. It's a good question, right? If you want to join Master Friend Leverage, hit that QR code right there and jump on in today. All right. And what is leverage? Leverage is when you use other people's money to take advantage of a bigger move. Be careful though. You can lose your money faster by using leverage. All right. Meaning if I use 10x leverage with $100, they're going to 10x my position to $1,000. So if Bitcoin goes up by 10%, I'm going to make 100%. And I'll make $1,000 on my position. You get it? You'll be able to 10x the percentage Bitcoin goes up by. So you put $100 in, you use 100x leverage. Bitcoin goes up 10%. You'll make 100%, right? You'll double the $100. All right. Knowing you're in profit and move the stop loss to break even is the best feeling ever. It is the greatest feeling on earth. There's never been a better feeling than doing that. It's just like boom. And once you start doing it, you repeat it, and it gets better and better, and that becomes a habit. I move a stop loss into profit 2 to 3 times a day. You know, almost every day I move a stop loss into profit. About every day I have for the last few days, for the last like 7-8 days straight. I may take one loss one day, but yeah. I wouldn't use leverage if you don't know what you're doing. If you haven't traded for a long period of time, I would use spot. And if you really feel like you're going to trade leverage, please. Like this is MEXC. You can open up an account here on MEXC.com. MEXC has the least fees of any exchange in the game. I'm just telling you right now. A lot of people don't realize it, but they're going other places. 0 spot maker, 0 spot taker, only 0.1% future. Everyone is doing points. Like I think Bybit, other ones, they're doing 0.6. We're talking 6 times the fees. All right. The next best thing is WEEX, and WEEX still takes 0.03. You see what I mean? So, and, you know, see, I was looking at this short here. I moved that in the wrong spot, but looks like we're headed lower, man. You know, in my humble opinion, I see lower lows. And again, I could be wrong. I just always reiterate that. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance, but that's a head and shoulder pattern. Clear as day. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. I heed that, you know. How would we trade this on WEEX? On WEEX. I don't know why I love saying WEEX. So I delete all my old work, number one. I can't look at anything like that. And I use the short position. And again, that 300 was the entry, you see? Like that last little chop we had. Sorry, I hit R, which brought up my AMD. So, and you would be like, all right, I'm going to short this. Take profit's going to be at 56,601. Stop's going to be above that level there, like almost want to be above the wick, right, at 59,888. And then I make sure I'm in parameters, light, Boom, what I'm going to be in at. And this one I do 100 for 300, right? You know, 1 for 298. That's great. Right? Make sure the parameters are hit. Hit open short. Oh, make sure the stop is above the short. And then if you're not in yet, you just drag this above price. You'll tap it on that limit order. And then you can just drag your stop loss up and down very simply. If you want to take profit quicker, you can. If this starts to dump quick and I want to move my stop loss to break even, I can just move it right where I want it. WEEX is really seamless, really easy. They make it just a beautiful way. It tracks the trade right here, shows you what percentage you're in, shows you everything you need, your margin, what you're doing. And you can adjust your leverage if you'd like to. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we're looking at this trade here. Thanks for caring. Shoulder, head, and right shoulder, right? You're the only one that can do that when I'm in the focus zone because I can't. No one can contact me. You know what I mean? Thank you. Shoulder, head, and right shoulder to the downside. And again, I'm a human being. I'm not perfect, right? So that mistake is a blessing because it lets you know that this is a real show in real time and that I do all the things on my own. I don't have a team. My whole team is remote that can't really do anything for me. So it's not like I got a guy sitting there that can hit a button for me. I do it all on my own. I'm an independent soldier, a warrior of the light. So yeah, I'm just showing you how to set it up on WEEX if you wanted to. Still a little weary that we could bounce all the way back up to this big red area at 59.8. But the odds look like a lower low. But I'm weary trading on Fridays. I'm very weary, you know. Yeah, we can only text. Yeah, and I don't. My phone, 99% of the time, is on Do Not Disturb. It is. I just want to let you know. It's on Do Not Disturb. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be getting phone calls, text messages. Yeah. Funding rate is negative, so we may go up. Thoughts? Same. Ha ha ha. Yeah. We love you, Samothy. Yeah. Anyway, it was good that was up there. It was a good advertisement for Master Friend. And it got the chat rate to go crazy. So that's always a good thing. You know what I mean? And people know we bring the sauce, so they can put up with a little bit of nonsense. Shout out to the 1,388 people here on the live, 289 likes, $6 in chat revenue, $6.98. I don't want to. And thank you so much, everybody. And we should be in the green now here, getting paid here. Not a lot, but so far so good, getting a little bit of a pay. And on a Friday, you know, if you can squeeze out a gain, you can squeeze out a gain, right? Follow me on X at CryptoLifer33. I'd greatly appreciate it. I did say appreciate, but I'd greatly appreciate it. Yeah, the longer you can stay terrible, the longer you can stay sane. Yes, you can. 100%. 100%. I was exhausted last night. I woke up kind of not feeling too well. It's weird. Elon Musk warns of U.S. bankruptcy due to overspending. I'm saying at current rates of government spending, America is in the fast lane to bankruptcy. Government overspending is what causes inflation. I've been saying it for years, since 2010. I've been screaming. Did you know U.S. government is planning on adding another $16 trillion to our national debt through 2035? I mean, dude, that's so much bullish for Bitcoin for people like you and me. And honestly, I think that's worse. I don't think they could even project that. It's even worse than that. Because as the money goes up, it'll lose value. You see? You know what I mean? So you have to understand that, like, there's a lot of people that can see what's happening. You know what I mean? Wow, look, Musk offers free Starlink in Brazil amid dispute. That's awesome. Alibaba clears regulatory hurdles, and Bitcoin surpasses what? Michael Sarah thinks Bitcoin will hit 350,000 in 2024. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Like if you're holding Bitcoin through the dip. Amen. Yeah, so far so good. The retest continues to be successful as the week goes on. Bitcoin has also been forming higher lows since early July. 1, 2 higher lows. He's right. You know what I mean? That's why I have this trend line drawn, right? And I'm telling you, it looks like a bull flag. Same kind of idea there. All right. Titan of crypto, 87,000 blue line. It seems to be consolidating. The blue line, we hit it every time. My blue line's higher than that. I don't know where he got his blue line. I don't know. He got the power law, but just in, Bitcoin back over 60K. Who's people are funny, man. Who we got GP going? We ain't ever going below 60 ever again. 100% goal. Yeah, right. This guy keeps doing it so he can finally say when it does that he said it, right? Yeah. 59,000 starting to drop. Once we lose 59K, we're going to start really getting into the money here. And we're day traders, man. I'm a day lev trader now. I can't even believe it. I'm a swing trader. I got long-term bags open, but I added the skill set of day leverage trading to my skill set. And almost every single day I can find a way to take out $300-500 out of the market. It doesn't mean I'll make every single day green, but man, every month we pull out a positive P&L, find a way to take money out of this market, and it's a battle. And that's the thing. If you had a tough 3 days, zoom out and look at your month, man. Look at yourself like a football team. There was a year the Patriots lost their first 2 games, or like 2 out of their first 3 games. We ended up going like 13-4 that season, or 13-3 or something that season, and it didn't look good. Like we started off like, and so, zoom out, man. You may have 3 bad days. You may be about to have your best 10 days of trading in your life. It happened to me the other day. Like, I took a loss. I got in my head. I said, man, today sucks. Today's going to be down. I got into my head a little bit. I refocused. I meditated. I got myself moving. I said, no, I got this. And, I rebranded, so to speak, my day. I rebranded my day. And I like that. I rebranded. I reset. And, I hit, and ended up being one of the bigger wins of my week that day. And I remember that morning being like, there's no way. I started off losing. So, are you still in XRP? It looks like one more drop before it goes up. I hold it, but I mean, just because, I hold it for like a hedge purpose, nothing, Funding rate is negative. You may go up. You said that already, man. Please don't repeat the same thing over and over again and just keep spamming. I don't really pay attention to the funding rate that much. I really don't. I pay attention because I can see what's going to happen. I'm sorry. I have years of doing this. I don't have to do what everyone else does as much because my mind is different, I have gifts. I use those gifts. Yeah, but the Pats also had the greatest quarterback of all time. So funding rate is negative, so we may go up. All right, you're out. You're out now. I don't want to read that again. Or maybe you. Yeah. All right, I'll let it pass because I just looked up again. Don't apologize, Sam. I know the feeling. Amen. Yeah. We hold things to possibly get 40% tax on unrealized gains. Yeah, right. Everyone, I don't know why you guys are all saying funding rate, this and that. This is a head and shoulder. Head and shoulder breakdown 68% of the time. Like, you've already, this is the problem, man. People don't think patterns work. And you know what? I love those people. You know why? Because they pay my mortgage, man. They buy my cars. You know what I mean? They give me nice dinners. Like, people that don't think patterns exist are the people long in this right now, and they're going to pay me when I get out of this trade. So, Liver, what's your view on ICT concept? Valid strategy to learn? I don't want to say anything about it because I don't use it. Yeah, I can't talk about things I don't use. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I know my good friend Master Friend teaches it, and I trust him and believe in him. So I don't even have to know how it works. People say that he helps them. I believe it. Yeah. There you go. He showed me enough, and it overlaps with a lot of what I do. But the second I started using it, I saw that everything I said was happening the same way. And so it was just a waste of time for me, personally. If I had to do it my way, I would say use it, go my way, right? I mean, that's my strategy. Why would I teach something I don't use? But I'm open-minded. See, that's where I have changed as a person. And that's why we teach ICT and Master Friend. And also Master Friend, what he does is he teaches you when liquidity comes in and out of the market. A lot of the stuff that he taught me, I didn't use all of it, I'll be honest. I sat with him. What I did learn a lot from him was how to stick to your model. Literally mindset. Like he helped my mindset. He really did. And even just having someone to talk to about your trades will help your mindset. Even if that person isn't like, and I'm saying he was even better than that. I'm not trying to downgrade what he did for me. But I believe he helped me create my 200 MA model because he kept saying, like, I just do this. And I'm like, where's my little thing? And if I'm going to trade leverage hardcore and go at it, leverage is different. If you're going to trade leverage, you really need, because the emotions are so up and down, you really need a consistent model that you can feel comfortable in. Swing trading, I can be a little more open but at the same time, I have consistent models for swing trading. The They started pumping more oil. That is a better driver for liquidity than funding rates. Amen. Incredible to see the level up from Master Friend from 2 years ago. And we all have enhanced ourselves to another level, right? And that's what the group's about. If you hang around people that want to push themselves, you'll be pushed to the limit. That's it. You know, and look at this, 58.8, 58.9, like, it's just like, I don't understand, like, we can't seem to get a direction, like a final direction, like it takes so long for a trade to play out the last week, you know, and again, we did have all sorts of things, you know, so I fell in love with who Master Friend was as a person. He believes in Jesus, he believes in God, he cares about his family. He had a chance to backstab me and he did not, all right? He ended up choosing the light, even though a lot of people did backstab me at the time. I was backstabbed. I don't like to talk about it. I won't get into it. But I was severely backstabbed by people that I helped and I tutored. My two best students that I gave my life to would form, you know, a hate group on me and backstab me. You know, I shouldn't even talk about it. I usually don't. But Master Friend was there at the time and he saw it all and he knew who was the real deal. And he's still here with me, man. Using what you taught me has made me more profitable. Taught to pay myself, not to be greedy. Thank you, man. God bless. Exactly. Just keep stacking the wins. I lost my $5, only had $2. I just trusted it and take trade. You're funny. Rainmaker. You're funny. Yeah. We love Master Friend. Amen. Yeah. Gotta talk about it. It brings awareness to aspects of all our lives. Yeah. I will tell you is these people looked me in the face and said, I will never do anything bad to you. Someone that's always going to be good to you is just going to be there, and they're never going to look you and tell you, hey, I'm always going to be good to you, Sam. I'm always going to, you can trust me, Sam. I'll never backstab you. Never, you know, the second someone stares you and says, I'll never backstab you, they're planning to backstab you. Like, their subconscious mind is telling you, they're warning you that they're going to hurt you. And both these people told me, I'll never do anything to you. Interesting. So I learned now that before someone does something to you, they tell you to your face. You don't want to hear it. You know, the energies are abound. You can tell if someone's right or wrong. I'm telling you right now. All right. I thought it was a bit strange too, but there are a lot of people trading for just a few dollars. Fast in people are fast out. Amen. Yeah. You can trust me, Sam. Shout out to Bill Novak. Yeah, there you go. See, I will never tell the story. You know why? Because we have so much to do with us, and that will take away from our focus and discipline. And even mentioning it really was taking away from our focus and discipline. So let's get back to brass tacks here. Let's get back to teaching. This is why this channel is different than others. We have people that really care about their education. We have people that really want to progress themselves to the next level. When I go somewhere and I start talking to people, when I hear someone who's well-read, learned Bible, history, and they start mentioning, I start to listen. I get excited. I said, man, I think I found a gold mine of energy here and information. When I had all the lifers over at my house last Sunday, unbelievable time, man. So many beautiful people there, and it was such an awesome time to be alive. Like, I was so happy to be around. And then I just, I was quiet for a while because a bunch of smart people started talking, and I was listening. I also went to the dark side with the person who backstabbed you. I'm glad Master Friend pulled me back into the light. Yeah, I don't know why you did, man. A lot of you did. A lot of you people did, man. A lot of you people left me the guy that went live every single day. It was really weird. It made me realize that people's minds are skewed because it's like, well, this is the most consistent dude who's never left. Why would you listen to someone who makes up a random story about me? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Trust is earned, not given. Actions speak louder than words. Amen. You know what I mean? I'm going in on a short with 14K euro. Good luck, my friend. They failed miserably. I know they did. So crazy, right? And our group just continued. But just so you know, I didn't know the story. I knew nothing of the facts. I just was swayed. See? That was the problem. A bunch of people didn't know the story or the facts, and they just did whatever they thought was cool. And they listened to nonsense. Whatever you said, you were swayed by lies, man. Anyway, once I found you, I stopped watching everyone else. Amen. Sometimes the adversary takes shots at you through people who can get in close. Exactly. I never leave this crypto home. Or no drama or BS here. Just good vibes at DCA. Amen. Sometimes God allows these things to happen so they cull the herd around you and keep only the best. That's exactly what happened. They didn't realize they had to get through me to damage Sam. Big mistake. Shout out to Jamie. Honestly, at the time, Jamie came in and God sent Jamie to me. And Jamie became a protector of me. Jamie protects me, honestly, very similar to, like, I consider me and Jamie, I don't know, man, two warrior monks in battle every day. I get goosebumps when I think about you, Jamie, because you came out at the perfect time in my life. And you saw me swimming. You saw me out there, and you were like, this guy needs help. This guy he's running a Discord. He's running a channel. This guy needs help. And you came and you helped me out, man. You know. Why I'm not able to see the pattern like you, sir? Because you don't have life or vision yet. But you will one day, my friend. You will. All right? I see all things. No, I'm just... Jamie is online Secret Service. He really... Yeah, you don't play with Jamie, man. And he remembers everything. I just want to let you know, he remembers everything. And he never forgets. I don't want to scare anybody, but Jamie never forgets. All right. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. But it's coming. Cena will take your soul. You guys are... Real lifers are loyal to the end, always. Amen. Amen. Hey, Sam, you're amazing. Have you made me learn how to do the charts? Amen, brother. First time I'm catching a live trade with you on the stream. Thanks for sharing your TA experience. This is a juicy trade, brother. It's starting to look pretty good, isn't it? It should be at way more than that. Is it not adjusting? What's going on here? That's all I mean? On a beautiful dump like that? Zeno is the coolest guy I get nightmares about. You're so funny, man. There's a very high chance you're on my list, even if I've not met you. When WEEX supports, I'm Zeno friend, everything solved ASAP, yep. I'm so confused now. When did Jamie come from? Is that Master Friend's name? Is that Mandela effect? Been here more than a year. Jamie is new to me. Jamie is Zeno. It says it right there, Jamie Zeno. You guys are funny, man. Everybody, shout out to the channel sponsors who are always here for me, no matter what. All right? Shout out to I Trust Capital, place where you can set yourself up for retirement. Nowhere else can you do this, and you can beat the ETF when the Bitcoin tanks on Saturday. You can jump on in to I Trust Capital, baby. And there's the payday, baby. There's the payday to the downside, and all our trades are green. We can start moving stop losses closer to position. And all our trades are green, all the trades are green, and the bears and the bulls are red, and the bulls are red. I was busy shorting. Anyway, we called the short for you. It's starting to print pretty nicely to the downside. We called the short around 59,300, almost $1,000 move here for Bitcoin, and there we go. Should have tripled down on that puppy. I had no idea what happened, but let me at him, bro. Let me at him. Amen. Chewing through support right now. Awesome. Yeah, I'll never mention it again, and I shouldn't. I don't know what made me go there. I wanted to prove to you guys what a beautiful person Master Friend was, really. And through trials and tribulations, you know, you're such a stud, bro. Get on Farcaster and start making Moxie sharing this stuff over here. I got to get on Farcaster. I'm going to do that probably today or tomorrow. Parabolic dreaming, exactly. Sam, Jason Casper challenged you to a Bitcoin rap showdown. I mean, it doesn't do good for my channel, but I would do it live. Yeah, we could do it. We could do it live. Hey, Liver, can you explain how the U.S. is going the enormous amount of debt? It's just making a lot of debt, man. I'm saying ignoring my message about his X leveraged shorts on 20X longs. Sam, ignoring my message about his leverage. I don't know what you're saying, man. I'm not ignoring messages. I can't read every message. Look at them all. I couldn't read every one of these and do the show. Impossible. I just called you a perfect short. You're paid right now if you took the trade with me. I gave you another beautiful trade on a low volume Friday. Like, there's nothing you can say about the trade. Stop loss is now moved way down, right? Remember, the 4 hour still looks bad. It looks like it's going to be a bigger dump to the downside. Sam, what do you think about Litecoin this cycle? Could you take a look at it, Litecoin? If you send me a TA super chat. The haters are always talking because I'm in their head. Gains on gains, baby. Patterns on higher time frames have more chance of playing out, and the patterns on smaller time frames. Yes. Yes and no. No, every pattern is what it is. Smaller patterns can be more fickle in some way, shape, or form, but, it is what it is. Look at the stochastics, just say they're going to, just like when we flip it upside down, the stochastics are banana curving, that's the upside down banana curve. Same idea, same concept, right? And there's Sammy showing you the bearish engulfing candle now, and they're plowing, and now we've got the liquidity. I mean, they want to take us down. 58,000, 57.8. So it took me a second, but I was able to kind of figure out what they're doing here. All right. Now the 21, we're starting to get a little too far away for the 21. I might even lock in this win right here. 89 bucks. I do that 10 times a day. I'm in the money, right? I go to close. I run up to the bottom. That's the only glitch. See how it does it? I don't like that. Click the price action, and you would hit close long here, and it will close that long on a limit order for a very little bit. It's still plowing to the downside. We need to look at the smaller time frame to see what's happening. We're getting shredded. You could have just traded when the 200 lost, the 1 minute lost the 200 too. See, that's my go-to signal right there for a short or a long. And that would have been you could have just, the second that lost, you would have entered it with a stop loss there. You'd be so paid right now, right? And look at that, man. And to me, that's a good move. Like, if I can get that move 10 times a day, I'm happy. So I closed the short there, and I'm out. And I just took my gains, you see? And I don't have to stress now. I do that a few more times today. Castle lost to 15, 200 MA. How low can we go? Love your call. Shout out to Bufflink. I mean, they're going to follow Bitcoin. These coins are going to follow BTC. So now, look. Now you're going to be looking for a bear flag that's going to continue to the downside if you want to continue this move. And so I can just... And this is another thing. I used to be so bad at entering trades. Once I caught a win, I never wanted to leave the trade because I was like, I finally caught a win. It was so hard for me to catch a winning trade. And that happens as beginners. You get fear, and so you can't take profits because you're always like, well, I lost the last 5. This one's finally green, and you're only up $100. But if you took that $100 5 times, you would have erased the red. But instead, you hold the 100 where it goes right back down and turns into another losing trade. I know because I was there. I was a beginner trader. I know exactly what you're doing. I know your mentality. I know what you're thinking before you do it. I have thought it all out, and I've been very truthful with myself. And when you're truthful with self, you learn about yourself, and you learn that we're all not that much different. So by truthing with self, you learn a lot about others. Okay, and by you don't sugarcoat things. Someone who BS's things, someone who pushes it down. Look at that, 28.95, 300, and the dump continues. I usually do sell early. I will tell you that. You see me sell early probably 90% of the time on this channel. Trailing stop losses I should probably start to implement. That's why I always keep another trade open too. And let's see if this one should hit the target of the measure move. We'll let this one cook all the way to the target. Okay. But again, right now you could move that stop loss to break even right now, and you can't lose money now. See how easily I did that? Operated successfully. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. Covering the purse. Can't lose money now. Who called the short for you again here on the channel? Absolutely nailed it. And again, calm, cool, and collected. I slept for 6 hours yesterday. I woke up with a head cold. I didn't feel good, but I showed up anyway. I had I have a house getting worked on. I was over there setting up the internet. I've been running around the last 2 days, but I showed up anyway. I got 3 kids. My mom died. My dad died. It doesn't matter. I showed up anyway. You don't have excuses. You have what your life is for making them. And if you keep making them, you're going to have I don't want to use the word crabby, but you're going to have a very pejorative life. Pejorative is negative. It's not going to be great. If you run away from discipline, you're going to have a tough time in life. 100%. If you run away from discipline, you're going to have a tough time in life. Either do the pain of discipline or feel the pain of regret. I'll tell you right now, the pain of regret is far worse than the pain of discipline. So get yourself disciplined. Look, this is going to 57,000. We're going all the way, baby. This says 56,500. Thanks, Sam. I'm at work right now. Though I can't watch your video, I still stream you through my headphones. I love it, and you can hear me, baby. And I'm telling you, you're going to have a great day today at work. You're going to find something amazing about your life that you love. Today is going to be one of those days that you remember for the next few months because you're going to be like, man, today was amazing. Right? I have a good feeling about it. Yeah. Going to the gym, do what you say. Shout out to Rick Waring. We love you, man. Sam, what's the next level of support at 56.5? I already went over this on the weekly at the beginning of the stream. I see 56,500 though. Yeah. Sir, when you're closing the limit order, use the BBO setting. You don't need to press the last price then. There's a button near last price. Let me see here. BBO setting. Oh yeah, I can just hit last here. Yeah. I don't know. I just like to. I see where. Yeah, it's the same thing. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. 1,400 people here, only 400 likes. That's a crime. Hit that like button. Shout out to Stephen Watson in the live. Thank you. Livers eat today. This bull market is so sad. What do you mean? We just had a halving. I don't think you guys like this. Isn't like you guys thought you were in a bull market before you were. You were just in a hype zone. You know what I mean? How many people made gains on the live stream right now? Put a 333 if you made gains watching the live. If you saw the trade with me, took the trade and took profits, and you're able to stack those profits slowly and surely over time. 333. I want a 333 if you made gains on the live stream. Look at this, and they're coming in now. Look at all the 333s. So this is the channel where people actually get educated, and then they actually leave with more money than they started with watching the channel because they actually learn. And then they put what they learned into action. Look at all these people took the short. This is insane. Hundreds of people took the short. Hundreds. Look at this. Almost 1,000 people. Like, this is not, you know what I mean? Look at this. Oh my God. I'm so proud of all you. Look at all the people that took it. I'm so proud of all you. Shout out to everybody here on the live. You guys had the guts to pull the trigger, man. You can see the TA, but a lot of people don't have the guts to pull the trigger. And there you have it, my friends. There you have it. So look, this would form a flag for our next, you know. Otherwise, you're going to try to do an inverted head and shoulder. It doesn't look strong, though. You want to sell at those consolidated periods. How do you know when that is? It's when the 21 gets too far from price action. That was just like a pump when we pump away from the 21. I got out because we were too far for the 21. I knew it was unsustainable for a second. But still in the trade, not closing till 58,000. Amen. Yeah. Saw CryptoFace lose 50K this morning to the same move. Also lost a lot of trades before this short. Amen. Yeah. No, I meant you can press the BBO button, but whatever works for you. Sell best offer or something. I see what you're saying. No, I mean, yeah, I'm so tired of the sideways price and low liquidity. It's not easy. Imagine me showing up every day suited up. Definitely hasn't been easy as my pocket square slides and disappears. You guys are like, where was his square? He didn't wear one today. Be like, I did though. I had to damage this jacket to put the pocket square in. $400 Brooks Brothers jacket on sale. It was an $800 jacket. I had to rip a hole in it just to put the pocket square in. Insanity. Within a day, I ripped a hole on it. Because you know when they sew the pockets? So I took a freaking... I was at a restaurant a day after I put it on. I'm sitting there with a steak knife like a clown. I got a steak knife to a Brooks Brothers freaking... What's wrong with me? I'm out of my mind. I made the trade also lost, but this is going crazy, sir. How did you lose if the trade's going well? I'm so confused. And again, if you just used the 1 minute and you shorted when we lost the 200 MA, you'd be so paid right now. I love that 1 minute 200, man. It's my go-to. It's so unobvious that nobody thinks it could work. So you have to try to use it. And once you try to use it, you go, oh my God. And then it's your secret that nobody else can, and if no one, but you have to demo trade it to know it works. I tell everyone, man, I can give you gold if you just demo trade that 200 on the 1 minute. Stuck to my short from last night in gains now. Amen. I love you, brother. All family loves you, Sam. Shout out to Antione Cheese. We love you too. And love is the strongest frequency. When you live in love, you cannot be denied. When you live in love, you cannot be denied, my friends. I'm telling you. Like, who can stop you when you love everyone around you? Who's going to hate on you? You're going to have a few haters and not many, though. Not many. Yeah, so... We're doing awesome, you know. And again, renovations, man. I never owned anything that I could renovate. I had a rental property, but I owned it with a buddy, and I kind of wanted to renovate it. He was like, keep it the way it is, man. Don't, you know, you don't want to over expect, you know. Just let that light shine through even more for the haters. Amen. You know, I longed it and lost 10, so you counter traded me. Nice work. Nice job. You counter traded a guy that does this every single day for years on end to the point of no return. All right. 55, take profit. Let's go. Wow, you're going to be in there for a long haul. Amen. Just did a bot for 200 MA on the 3-minute. We'll come back to show the results. We'll do all alts. Let's see. MA 21 on the 3. There you go. Love has the power to turn enemies into allies. How are you more than 1K people not liking this live? Give some gratitude for the gains. I know, I gave you live trades. I put my butt on the line. If you zoom out on the daily, you're in an up channel making higher lows. Sure you are. How are you more? Yeah, exactly. No counter trading the Jedi. I'm at 63.5. What should I do? I don't know. I don't know what that means. I'm in at 63.5. What should I do? I would never tell you what to do. All right. This could be an inverted head and shoulder here. It'll make 2 right shoulders before it kind of breaks back to the upside, though. And you can wait for us to break the 200 MA on the 1 minute before you enter a long. You'd be surprised how beneficial that could be. I just made stop wrong place, and that's why I lost. But I'll rebuy because I trust in you. Hey, you don't trust in me, and don't ever make a trade because of me. Please. You got to make your own trades based on your education and what you see. All right. Look at the head and shoulder on the 1 hour. Of course, it looks horrible. Looks like it's going to dump so bad to the downside. This actually may be making me a nicer entry for my scalp. I mean, that's still the trade is still viable here. The entry was far better at 59.3, obviously, right? Don't do this at home, kids. Yeah, how do you get the yellow blue bars on the right side? That's the VRVP. Hit FX and type in VRV or VPVR on this one. Visual profile, volume profile, visible range, you know. You taught and helped me in ways that I cannot explain. I was hardly putting food on the table for my family, and now I'm trading from Malaysia with my fam. Blessed. This dude was not able to put food on the table, and now he's taking care of his family, man, because of this channel. Long's getting wrecked, trying to catch the bottom. Shorts from 61 and a long from 58. No stop loss, X100. I don't know, man. People think it's cool to say no stop loss. I don't know, whatever. I always want to protect myself. I'm disciplined. I learned everything I know from you, brother. I love you, Matt Eagle. What's your RSI band parameters? They're exactly the same. I don't do anything. Yeah. They're default. Bring home the bacon. Yeah. You have to put trading view on instead of original view on MEXC to be able to choose that indicator 100%. Like if you're watching MEXC, thank you for saying that. I forget to say things like that, right? And where did my perpetual go? I hit it? Oh no, I'm on it. Yeah, see up here on the widget, you have to hit trading view widget right there. Very important. A chicken in every pot. Sir, what is overall scenario Bitcoin? Can you explain what we can plan now according to the 15-minute? I caught a nice scalp from 58.150 and cashed out at 58.5. I love you. Stop loss is like internet protection. If you don't use it, it might get really bad. I know. Intimate. Oh, yeah. Sir, what is it? Overall scenario Bitcoin. Can you explain what we can play now according to the 15-minute? No. It's a volatile market the last few days. Opened along yesterday before it just went sideways. Was hoping for an Asian quick pump yesterday, but it didn't happen. Gonna be long day. Thank you from my party people. I've heard people adjusting it. I don't understand why. I've always used a stop loss to put it in a break even once the trade goes my way. Or I wait until I see confirmation if it doesn't go as planned in my analysis. Yeah. How do you confirm the breakout for the 200 MA on the 1 minute? I wait for us to get across it. Every once in a while, I front run it. I like really 3 candles above is great, but sometimes it plows through and you don't get 3. But if you can get 3 candles to close above, that's really money. You know what I mean? That's really money. 58,600, 58.5 is now going to be psychological support of resistance. You're going to battle in this area here at 58,500. Who's here new to the channel, just jumped on in. We started a short, which paid out pretty nicely. I got out of the short. And now we're kind of getting a bit of a bounce here. We're looking at the smaller time frame to see the bear flag and catch the bear flag. Let me show you what I was saying. So I was thinking of scalping the 1 minute bear flag here to the downside. Something like this, you know. Man, the guy who's redoing my house today, he told me that, you know, his kid had crups where, like, his throat closed up in the middle of the night. And this is the weirdest thing. This is a true story. He said he's sitting there sleeping at night. He just went to bed. He was only in bed for an hour, and he opens his eyes, and he's like, can you check on the kids? And his wife's like, I just did. They're fine. He goes, no, I need you to check on the kids. And, like, when he walks in the room, one of his kids isn't breathing. It's like, ugh. And he literally, like, runs out, grabs the kid, jumps in the car in his underwear. His wife throws pants into the window. He throws the kid in the front seat and just takes off. By the time he gets to the hospital, this kid is about to die. He tells me the story today. I cried my eyes out when he told me the story. I cried my eyes out. I was like, and he saved his son's life, man. His son's now 19, and he's like, it's fun. It's crazy. He has no door policy in his house. You can't have a door in your room because it scarred him for life. And so now, like, in his house, he has no doors because he needs to be able to know where his kids are or see them. Even though they're older now, it's funny. He doesn't allow a door in the house because he never wants to not know what's behind the door. You know, it's kind of funny, but like, but wow, man, like, what a beautiful thing, you know. Like, thank God his son didn't die. Not, you know what I mean? It just, and we realized how precious life was, man, and you know, all the material things that we have in life, and it is what it is, right? It's, you know, this is a little bit of a cup and handle here. This is a money printer. This is somewhat of a money printer, cup and handle here. We could bounce back to the 200 MA. You see? I know, you'd be like, Sammy, you were just short. I can flip on a dime. And that's the problem with you know, in soaking the market, right? Soaking the market. Are you in a bear flag breaking down? Are you in a flag trying to break out? How do you differentiate? What's the probabilities? You know? That's why it is better in a choppy day like today. But that looks like you're going to bear flag down. Technically, we'd be buying the breakout now, but there you go, right? A little late. It's still a 5-to-1 risk-reward ratio, though. I may scalp this. I may scalp this in real time here. Let's take a look. I was in the jacuzzi late last night. Maybe the temperature went down. I don't know what happened, man. The air conditioner, and you're going in and out with the jacuzzi, the AC. It's not the best mix. Stochastics say they're going to roll you over right now. Low volume. I'm going to take it. Scared money make no money, man. I'm going to take the short. Why didn't you give me the short, though? You just messed me up, man. There you go. Print, baby, print. Print, baby, print. We just want $50, $60. Not a lot. I won't be greedy here. All right, I'm just taking a scalp. $50, I'll be super, super happy with $50, and I'll move on. Okay? Just $50. $50 in 2 minutes is great, right? I can do that 10 times a day and only be trading for 10 minutes, right? Granted, I did a lot of analysis to get to this point. You know, you do more than the trade excesses, but just hurry up and dump like you're supposed to and stop making me look bad. Come on now. Go where you're supposed to go. It's a flag. You're breaking down. You flip it upside down. We trade that bull flag all day long. Right? Heck, I'll take $50. Give me $50 and I'm proud. There we go. I got my $50. All right. I'm in for $50, right? Basically. I'll take it. I'll take it. Looks like it's going to go way lower, though. But I wanted $50. That's all I want in a minute. That looks like you're going to print, though. Further to the downside for show. And I technically bought the breakout. It had broken out when I usually don't do that. But it gave me more confidence we were going to print down. You know. It could be putting in a higher low, too, right here. See? It's Friday afternoon. Don't judge me. All right. It's very low high. This is very hard to do what I just did. To make $50 like that fast is not easy. You have to know what you're doing. You have to have it planned out. And you could say, oh, it's only a small amount of money, but I do it over and over and over again at will. So it may be a small amount of money, but I'm doing it when I want to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm live right now. I want to trade live. Like, you know. What does in there like swimwear mean exactly? In where? You know where it is. Up your crack. Stop being stupid, man. How do you avoid the spread issue that Coinbase does? I don't use Coinbase. Yeah, that's pretty simple, right? Fid Sniper, use your imagination. Yeah. Go look in the mirror. What is the time frame? Bend over and I'll show you. You have that's from a movie, all right? I just want to make it clear. That's from My National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, you know what I mean? So, lemon water, Sammy, Hydration Nation. I know, I still have the lemon water from yesterday. It doesn't look good. Smells funny. Should I drink yesterday's lemon water? It's like kind of weird. It doesn't, I think it's going bad a little bit. A little gross there. And there's your printer to the downside. Print, baby, print. And print right to the target. That's a flag, bear flag to the downside. I can't stand being right when I short Bitcoin. I wear a sweatshirt and knit hat in order not to get sick when I go from 100% humidity and back to the AC and vice versa. Thank you for telling me. I may actually start doing that. Test your hot tub water and filters. Second time you had throat problems. I know. But I have someone testing them every day, every week, every Tuesday. Like a company comes and tests it all. Here from Daily Hopium, but please don't check the chart. Just whisper sweet nothings. I tweeted you a pic of a license plate from yesterday. I know, I saw that. Arrow 8. See, I remember the 8. Isn't that? I have a photographic memory. Arrow 8, right? No 2-day-old lemon water. Yuck, I know. Oh my, don't drink the lemon water. I know. Do you take more risk when you're trading alone? Sometimes, yeah, I tend to take more risk when I'm alone because I don't like I can lose in front by myself, right? Like, see, here's the thing. Say I made 5 trades today and I made like $500 each trade. And then I made a huge trade today and I took the same risk and I lost $1,000 in front of everyone. And I still was up $500 in the day. But all anyone watching would see me lose $1,000. So by mathematical, you know, because people only see what you show them over time on the channel, right? So it's like I've learned that it's best to take constant profits on the live stream. What it does is it's not facetious. I want beginners to realize that it works, and they got to see it work, and they got to understand also how to pay themselves. And so it creates two things. It creates responsibility for paying yourself, and it shows you that I'm willing to do it. Now, some days I even go harder on the live, you know. You have throat problems for testing. Oh, yeah, whatever, man. Oh, yeah, in Florida, maybe check all the HVAC. Yeah, lifer for me, I'm certain you are very good, no doubt. Amen. Boom, caught the double bottom. It could be. I don't know, though. I wouldn't say I boom, caught the double bottom. You're probably going to get wrecked. You know what I mean? You're probably going to get rocked right now and stopped out immediately. You know why? There's not a lot of liquidity out here today. So if everyone touches that double bottom, they're just going to... And maybe I hope you win, honestly. I hope you win, but it just, I don't know, man. How you doing, $1 million trade yet? I hope I haven't missed it. Sam, when you drank the lemon water, we saw downwards action. Down it for the dump. You're funny, man. I took 5 USD profit, so let it hit on the stop loss on break even. Got stopped out in profit. I'm up $300, done for the day. I love you, big trader. Sam is spitting facts. Also, it's not time to go hard. It's not. It's just not. When the market's ripping and there's so much liquidity, I'll start throwing so much more money in this market. You know. Allah protect you from evil laws. Thank you. I appreciate you for saying that. I appreciate you, Ali Jut. Thank you. I need as much protection as I can have at all times. All right. Everyone touches the double bottom, you'll definitely get wrecked. It is a beautiful double bottom. Imagine just sniping that right now, though. I mean, it's an Adam and Eve, right? I'd like to see a good, strong, bullish div before that. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart and see what's happening. Damn, I actually got, I don't feel good today. It's weird, man. I have to come to terms with the fact that I don't feel well. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I stayed up way too late last night. The screen share took a lot out of me, everyone, and I went way too hard. And then to relax, because the screen share gets me really full of adrenaline, I can't sleep. So then I got into the jacuzzi way too late, and I didn't get into bed till 2 in the morning. So, I got to take a little better care of myself, in my humble opinion, you know? But I didn't think I was going to wake up feeling like this, you know? I really feel like that double bottom is a great way to lose your money. I firmly believe that. But again, I feel bad when I see a beginner think they got it and they're like, just nail that double bottom. And I'm like, but you don't really know where the market, you haven't looked at the market today. You're looking at one piece, but I have a bigger piece of the market in my mind. And I say you're about to get rocked and they're going to stop hunt you and eat you alive. Master Friend would tell you the same. And especially on a Friday with low liquidity, you know how many retail traders may have tried to take that quote unquote double bottom? You know what I mean? So much liquidity right here, right now to eat. They just wick it and then come back up again. I mean, that's simple, right? Why wouldn't they? I'd be highly surprised if they don't do it. And now I'm starting to see descending triangle vibes. You know, flattening with that. And that tells me this is just going to bury you. That's a dump. That's 90% likely it's going to dump. Even Master Friend trades this now. Descender. It's like 90% chance this is going to dump right now in your face. I'm telling you, it's so obvious to me that this is going to careen down and shred these shorts. But again, you do you. I can't force you. I can't, I can't give you my years of knowledge. I could try, but I can't, It's a dump, baby. Yeah, there's a 2.5 million buy order at 58,000, which would send price back up. I don't know where you come off with this nonsense. Yeah, I don't know where you, there's a buy, there's You guys, man, why don't you stick to the charts? While you're looking at that buy order, there's Head and Shoulders passing you by. There's bearish divergence you should have seen. You know what I mean? I've seen this too now. You'd be surprised. I've been playing games. This is your right shoulder, even though it's half done. I mean, your left shoulder. That's a Head and Shoulder pattern, even though you can't see it. Little right shoulder. You can even say this is the right shoulder, even though it's hard to see. Price action does not care, man. And there you go. Sayonara to your double bottom. You just got taken out. Like I told you would. And you don't want to listen to me. It's fine. Hey, some days I don't have to make you any gains, but I may save you from wrecking yourself, right? And that's the key. Wreck-It Ralph. You know what I mean? Do you want to be Wreck-It Ralph or you want to be Sammy Miami away? Sam literally gives you the blueprint and some of y'all throw it out the window. He repeats the same info daily. It's crazy, right? And they just do something different regardless of how many times I've told them. I don't know what to say. They just got rocked, though. They just ate that double bottom, just like I told you they would. They took the wick right below it all. Master Friend would have told you that. Master Friend loves this. That's where he likes to go. You know what I mean? People listen to crypto influencers too much rather than doing the work and studying the charts. They end up getting wrecked. Sammy, you different, bro. Thank you, Crypto Reefer Charts, man. I love you. Albert Einstein, if I had to trade one pattern only, it would be descenders and ascenders. Can you show Bookmap, please, Sammy? Bookmap showing liquidity to the downside. And you can jump into Bookmap. We do get 70% commission if you do get Bookmap. I greatly appreciate that. And I appreciate that from Bookmap. Thank you so much. Very nice. All right. Shout out to our channel sponsor, the Crypto.tax, the best place to do your taxes, in my humble opinion, when it comes to your cryptocurrency. You've sent this there, you've sent that there, you moved it all around. Let's tie it all up. Let's get it nice and neat at the Crypto.tax. Go to Crypto.tax today and find out more. Schedule your free consultation and you will be blown away. Decrypted.tax. It's a really good spot. I know the owner too. He's a friend of mine, right? I only do business with people that I'm really tight with, that I know won't damage my reputation. Okay. And shout out to our third channel sponsor. They do sponsor the channel. They help keep the lights on here every single day on the studio. Houdini Swap. I like Houdini Swap because if you have money in a different chain and you don't have to send it back to your exchange, convert it back to US Tether, and then go again, it's not going to be the case. You're going to be able to go from any chain you want, over 4,000 tokens across all chains. And if you want, you can flip it privately. It will make it last a little longer. The transaction will take 30 to 40 minutes instead of a couple minutes, but it will be private. Let's just say you're moving a lot of money to one wallet to pay someone, and you don't want them to know where that money came from because you don't want them to know how much money you're worth. And it could be a security breach. So you privately send them that money, and you won't have to worry about them looking up your wallet and finding out how much is in your wallet. This continuously goes up. We're at $644 million in swap volume. Unbelievable. They also have the lock token, which I do own some, but I don't really even bring it up because I'm not trying to shill a coin to you. But I like Houdini Swap. I like what they do, and I like the use case of their product. It works really nice, and they're a good team. And they're awesome. So Houdini Swap, man, check them out. Check them out. So yeah, the descending triangle beginning to dump on you as suggested. Target is 57,500 for Bitcoin. Kind of a head and shoulder pattern as well. And shout out to you. And then maybe is this and then you're looking for bullish div now at this point. And you have a little bit of bullish divergence now on the 1 minute. It's not amazing though. It just, me, I see a falling wedge now. Now, Adam and Eve's get me going a little bit because they get the rounded bottom. Could we make an Adam and Eve here at 58,000? Now, 58,000 has been the weekly support of resistance. We do know if you lose 58K, we go to 55,000. It's very likely. Okay. So, Bitcoin double bottom chance on the daily. Yeah. Allah protect you and your family from evil eyes. My prayers are with you. Love from Pakistan. Thank you. Yeah. He goes, you mean the double bottom bringing to the downside? You're funny. I still see this as a descending triangle. And I got a horrible stomach ache now. So weird. You know what I did too is I ate cereal last night, which I never do. I don't eat cereal ever. And I bought a box of brand cereal. And maybe there was something in it that made me sick, man. I don't trust this food in this world anymore. Teleportation down commencing. Yeah. +1, Ajit. Love you, master friend. We love you, master friend. Sir, I'm going to sleep here in India is night. I got my small profit. Thank you. AK World 10. You're doing good, my friend. Love you, Captain Edge. September always seems bearish, but what happens when rate cuts? Could it be different? That's what I'm saying. 100% the cereal, bro. I also feel bad after eating garbage. Amen. Yeah. I eat it every night. Keeps me regular. You're funny. Should have ate one of those protein bars I gave you. You're so funny. I never ate that protein bar. I'm so sorry. I never ended up eating it. I don't know why. Maybe did I eat? Maybe I did. No, I think I did take a few bites. I can't remember, man. I was running around so much then at that time. I was like in middle of trades, getting footage. It was just like full blown. So you're either doing an Adam and Eve double bottom or descending down to the lower target at 57,278. Stay away from processed foods. Stick to carnivore diet. I know, right? Sam, can you shout out my girlfriend Clara? Shout out to Clara with Zambo Lango. Stay with that man. He loves you. Treat him well. Love him every single night. Honestly, if you keep your man calm and relaxed, your man will be good. Anytime your man is restless, acting funky, you just gotta, you gotta do what a woman does. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest, Clara. I'm just being honest. Ingredients are important to look at when you eat. You'd be amazed at some of the ingredients. Oh my God. They put wood chips in cheese. Like, you know what I mean? They really do. They put wood sawdust. Like, in some of your processed cheese, they got sawdust in there, man. They're feeding you wood. Like, insanity. Take care of him, Clara. Greek yogurt helps your gut. Yeah, I know. We eat a lot of Greek yogurt. I bought it at 63 down, almost 5. It goes much lower. I had to cut my losses. Wow, the fact that you got in at 63.5 and you're only down 5 means you were in a small position. Thank God. Could have been way worse for you there. I want to full port short this right now. This is my model right here. Stanley, one day you're going to be sitting here and I'm going to make a trade so big, you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? You're going to fall on the floor. I'm telling you, it's coming. I'm just a perfectionist. I'm waiting for that moment when it's all right. And Sammy's ready to just pull that trigger when the liquidity's there. Everything's sitting pretty for me. I see this about to take a dump. And once you break 58,000, that's it. Like, we're battling 58K. It's such a psychological effort here. And everyone's like, well, what do I do? And what do I do? 100 for $800? Why is it doing that? That's not right. Oh, yeah, because the price is going right to the stop loss. It looks like an Adam and Eve double bottom. You see it? I didn't make a trade. I just want to make that clear. I'm just speculating on what I might be doing. And sometimes doing nothing is the best thing to do, man. It's chop. It's chop. It's cellulose powder on the cheese to keep it from sticking together. They found a way to sell us stuff they would have used to pay to dispose of, i.e., yeah, exactly. Surprised I have great liver function and good sugar. Not pre-diabetic, but my kidney function hasn't been good. Also, NSAIDs are bad. Thank you. Shout out to Jennifer Moffitt. We love you, Jennifer. Always here giving us awesome information. Thank you, Jennifer. You were just roasting the dude that said double bottom, and now you're saying a double bottom. No, I said an Adam and Eve double bottom. It's a big difference. Yeah. Yep. Complete big difference. You know what I mean? Yep. And Adam and Eve, because the Adam and Eve has the rounded culture to it, not just the spiked process. It's also a Friday, man. You know what I mean? And also, it's my show. I can roast him about a double bottom and then say something about a double bottom if I want to. Yeah, I can do that. That's not your show. Isn't that interesting? How it's not your show, it's my show. Hey, you like that? You see how that works? See, I don't have to answer to you at all for any reason because you're not my boss, and you know what I mean? Yeah. Nothing during exciting times except watching my limits hit. When there are boring, I make my plays. Yeah. Big respect from Pakistan. Thank you. People sometimes forget God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Amen. That just happened. It did. Wasn't it funny, though? I love your attitude, Sam Price. Hey, man, no one talks to me. Nobody. My dad's dead. My mom's dead. My God is my father. Right? I'm free. And I know who I am. And I know who I want to be around. And I don't want to be around people that, like, I don't know, nitpick me for every little thing I say. I just sold, so it'll go up now. Nobody tells Sam what to do. Nobody, baby, nobody. I tell you that over here. I just open along, hope I'm doing it right. No, that's going to dump. I'm going to full port that. Now that you're going long, I'm full porting the short. Dead serious full porting that short. Oh, come on, it's going to dump so fast right now. Descending triangles dump so fast. I was going to full port that. I'm a little sick, so I'm not as fast. I missed my moment. That was my moment to long. I would already be in the long right now. I don't like to chase. But the stochastics say I can get busy. My spine is hurting. That's when I know I'm like really. Usually, like my spine starts to hurt. I'm like, it's like COVID or something, man. I hope not. Why do I keep doing that? $100 for 300, and that just now looks like, to me, it's making a descending triangle. It could make the rounded bottom, right? Harder. When your spine hurts, it's usually a fever. I know, for sure. Yeah. Remember, the 1 hour is also in that head and shoulder pattern. Liquidity wants to send us down to 57,000. Good morning, Sam the Man. Can you please do a quick once-over about what the stochastics mean? Honestly, not right now. I'm really sick, man, and I gotta just get through the stream today. Stochastics tell you when you're overbought and oversold, man. When you're extended, it's really money flow, man. If you took Market Cipher and you put it on, all right, you're gonna see that I trade Market Cipher. I just don't. It's simple stuff, right? And where do we go to our invite only? And so if you slap on Market Cipher B, right, and you look at I mean, it's the stochastics RSI. See this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, move up, move up. See the curve? See the curve? It's the stochastics RSI, man. That's all. See that's all it is. See it? If you trade like me and you trade Market Cipher, you're trading the same way. The red dots are just bullish divergence. I technically trade Market Cipher, but I don't use Market Cipher. You get it? I pointed this out for years, but no one listened to me. But that's why you ever see Crypto Face hit a short, I'm in a short at the same time. You ever notice me and him are both kind of aligned? There's a reason for it. And I tell you why. It's really simple to me. See, what's simple to me is not to everybody else. Look, you are a human looking at all these indicators like this, and you think this is the market. All the indicators that you see. I understand that this is the line of digital information that people buy and sell and feed the information into the digital information. So say you're using the cumulative volume delta. When they start to put, it goes up. When they start to bring in, the money flow goes up. When they start to come in, the RSI goes up. The SRSI goes up. The MACD goes up. None of these indicators can go up if the money doesn't come in from the market or leave the market, right? So all you're doing is just waiting for one of these to take the information from the humans that are sending it in. Doesn't matter which ones you use as long as you use them over and over again. Understand? So to me, it's like really obvious, like why you can use any indicator you want, because it's coming from the same place, whether you use the money flow, the VWAP, I don't care what you're using. It's coming from the same source of information that's then interpolated into a digital form. Simple stuff, right? To me, that's also simple. Like, see, my mind takes complex situations and can see the finite obvious of them. Oh, that's obvious. And other people can't. It's very frustrating for me. It's like I'm autistic. Like sometimes I can't see what everyone else can see, but I can see the obvious complex thing that other people can't see. And that's my gift. That's why I can just look at a chart and see a head and shoulder where most people can't see anything. I can see the chart immediately. I can see the stream. I know. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. And I believe in myself because I have faith in myself. Remember, we started the stream with this dump. I mean, this has been a beautiful dump. Brought you all the way down to 57,900 now, right? Well, just on the smaller time frames to give you a little more insight as to how to tackle this thing. So over time, you'll get better at everything too. You know, I didn't wake up. I did have slight pattern recognition. I was born with some kind of like a pretty good brain. I have to be honest. My dad noticed it at a young age. He said, you're smarter than most people. He said, I don't want to build you up, but he's like, I noticed you got something, you know? And he said, you're always going to be fine if you use that brain of yours, boy, and you stay out of trouble, you know? He said, I got so much faith in you. But I was rambunctious. You know, we have our intelligence, then we have our emotional intelligence. Sometimes our emotional intelligence can destroy our intelligence and put us in situations that we don't do well in, and they can ruin your life, you know? That's why I don't drink alcohol, man. You know how many people got in a car accident and they did some type of manslaughter or something and it ruined their life forever? Their life was never the same over one night of drinking alcohol, right? What is the point of that? So I really don't feel like alcohol has a place in my life, because I just don't see how the one slip up I could make that could affect the rest of my life is worth it. And a lot of people don't realize that you're not in complete control when you're on alcohol. You're just not. So 58K has been strong. That descending trial I expected to dump did not. It's trying to make an Adam and Eve double bottom here. I'll reassess this as time goes on, but that's what I'm seeing. Bears got today in a chokehold. Drink alcohol and don't even remember the night anyway. I know, right? So key, your L can wreck you 100. I don't know what that means. That's another, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, up 524 from the long I opened. Should I flip now? I mean, you made that much money on, I guess I did that the other day. It was really too risky though. I think you went too hard, but that's me. Who cares what I say, you know? Sam, how's the bot doing? I'll take a look at the bot. Did it ever get out of that long? It was buried in. I hope so. I hope so. Give it some time to load here. It longed this bottom. It should have exited there. It still thinks a big pump is coming. It wants to continue to, you know. It hasn't made a trade since it entered it basically mitigated, and it hasn't left the long yet. It by its math, it believes that if we go down lower, it can add to the mitigation and come up higher. Like, it's doing the math, and it decides not to leave the trade yet, you know. Where do you see Bitcoin in 1 month, 1 year? Best guess. Maybe I'll just go super long. I don't know. I don't like to. I'd have to really sit down and do that the right way. I can't just do that on a whim, because I want to give you proper information, you know. That's an Adam and Eve double bottom. And that is different than just a regular double bottom, because you got this rounded bottom, which said you multiple times you tested, you know. That could be it. We really held 58,000 again. They tried to break it, but they couldn't for whatever reason. And again, I'm getting mixed signals here for BTC. Sam, how was the gated community hangout? It did not happen. It got rained out. Yeah. It got rained out, so they canceled it. So I didn't get to go. We then invited a couple that we knew that was going to go in case they, you know, but they were busy, and then we took a walk and got bit by mosquitoes. Yeah. It was also just another touch on the 786. Yeah. They ask you about toxins and gambling. Say there's a gross sin in them and some benefits for people, but their sinfulness outweighs their benefit. Where do you see Bitcoin in 1 month, 1 year? Yeah. 5-minute bear flag. Looks like a 5-minute attempting to reverse there. Sammy, I was at the supermarket earlier, lined a whole trolley up. Barcode ready for the cashier. Nice move. Isn't it cool? Didn't you feel good? The cashier thought you were a weirdo, but it was like, hey, you know, I do different stuff, man. When do you see Bitcoin in 47 seconds from now? Right there. Double bottom wins. I tell you, man, my spine hurts. I don't feel too good, and I want to lay down. I really do. I want to lay down right now. My back is killing me. Sam, I was at the supermarket earlier, lined a whole trolley up. Oh, yeah. The bot algorithm only trades longs. Yes, it only trades longs. Yeah, it does not short. They found it does the best that way. I don't know. That's what they said. I challenged it. I said, why don't we short it? We could have made so much money shorting this market. You know what I mean? Go lay down, homie. Health is wealth, man. I'm shorting Litecoin right now. Go sleep, all Gucci. Yeah, I feel absolutely whack-taculous right now, everyone. It feels like it's getting worse. And I got to do a 20-minute analysis video right now. My spine, what is up me? I'm sorry to hear that, man. Always in pain, and that stinks, man. I'm lying in bed right now. Trading in bed is the way. Get some sleep, bud. Thanks for everything you do. It's so funny. Many times the market's against my trade. As soon as I close a trade or reverse it, the trend goes back on track. What advice do you offer if you feel to use bigger time frames? You're using smaller time frames and demanding it to go your way. Hang out and be able to, say I'm going to risk 100 for 300, and when you're down 80 to 60 bucks, be able to handle it. Yeah. To me, because I was in that situation and I ended up, it panned out when I did it. I'd use bigger time frames. Get this man a nutritionist, a dietitian, a personal trainer, and a live-in chef. I know, right? Please take a lay down. I am. You know what it is, man? I have to be honest with everybody. The screen shares take my soul, man. I put so much. I'm not complaining, but they take a lot out of me. Because I'm like, I really want to make sure I'm giving the best information, and I share so much of myself. And they usually go late into the night. Like last night, I started really late and went like. Then I have to upload it to YouTube, and YouTube takes like 45 minutes to an hour. So when I end the screen share and I'm exhausted, I still have to sit there and upload, and I just work hard, man. I work hard. K Price can move now. You're funny. Looks like it's gonna dump again, man. The descending triangle is still on. I'm about to take the dump. He's dumping it. Bogdanov. Yeah, now it's bear flag time, right? I missed the entry on that one little, I'm not feeling good. I'm being honest. I can feel it. My mind's just not as fast. It's like it doesn't have the fastball. It's like it sees it and then it's like, but your back hurts. And I'm like, but I need it. But I need the gains. It's a choppy Friday. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm happy I got what I got out of today. I was learning to speak Latin and was reading some indications to be funny and right. As I said, Lucifer, the bathroom light started flickering on and off. That's so weird. I just got a new child, new home, and it's a new month coming. Take a vacay and enjoy life, Sammy. Seriously. I can't, man. My business will go down the tubes. My YouTube channel will go down. Everything will destroy. It'll all be over for me. Everything will collapse. And I won't be able to breathe. Trust me, you don't want to see me when I'm not working. I'm even worse. I need to be helping people and on the path to greatness, or I am depressed. I'm telling you. I got to be changing lives, or I just feel like my life is worthless. You know what I mean? What do you think about the fear and greed being in the red? I love it, and I want it to go lower, but it bounced from yesterday. Yesterday we were 29. Why would it bounce up? Really strange, They're battling 58,000, go to 57,000. It says we're going down. I mean, BOOKMAP wants to dump to the downside. If you want to trade where we trade, you can jump into WEEX, and WEEX is the spot. Look, we're still in that trade. It's still going, right? Remember, we kept the original one open. We moved the stop loss to break even. And that's a big win right there. That's 31% gains. I mean, if you had $1,000, that's 300. You had 30,000, that's 10,000. Right? I put a smaller amount to show you can grow a small account here. And we're up 30% on that trade right now. I mean, that's pretty spot on if you ask me. So don't forget, man, we got trades all over the stream. And you may have just even forgot about one of them. You never know, Oh man, I battled this life. I've been through so much with this channel and this life, everybody. Don't get me wrong, I've been greatly rewarded for all my hard work. That's how the universe works. It rewards you for what you put in, but I'm not gonna say there's some days where I am just beat. And I push forward anyway, no matter what, 7 days a week, man. Same based on vacation 24/7. He lives his life exactly how he wants to live it. It's not a vacation. I don't know what it is. Keep it up. Sam is pacing on vacation 24/7. He lives his life exactly how he wants to live it. If that's not a vacation, I don't know what it is. Keep it up. Thank you, dang friend. I love you, man. God bless you. What do you think about fear and greed? New 4-hour candle in 8 minutes. This looks more like a descending triangle. It's trying to do an Adam and Eve, but 57,000 is calling our name, everybody. The 1 hour ain't done yet. That head and shoulder needs to hit that target. The target of the head and shoulder is small. It's only like 57.3, 57,250. So I would like to see you in construction. I did all that stuff, man. Sam is big, yeah. I take Kratom. Yeah, I got into that Kratom for a while. It's all right. I saved a bunch of money by switching to the Lifer. Amen. I love you. Geico. How about 55K? We will always be here, Sammy. Thank you, Patrick Power. I love you, man. God bless you, brother. Not vacation, it's vocation. Amen. Sammy for president. Amen. Craftlink plummeting. I mean, I just got back from visiting my family in Peru. Being in a third world country really humbles you and makes you really appreciate what you have in the U.S. Amen. Amen. I'm hoping for a miracle. 60,000. Hoping for miracles when you're trading is usually a good way to get wrecked. I will tell you that. When I'm hoping for a miracle, I'm usually down and out and things are not going well for me. Never go with the herd. Be a winner and gain knowledge by being the best with the good first. Matthew, seek first the knowledge kingdom of God, good, and everything will be given to you. No fear in God's name. Amen. Amen. We've come over every year from Europe to holiday on the West Coast, our favorite place in the world, the Gulf of Mexico. Married my beautiful wife on Anna Maria, January 2020. Hurricane Hank is second to none. I love you, Mark. Why don't you come join us? Are you going to be here? We come over Europe every holiday to the West Coast. It's beautiful, isn't it? The Gulf, baby. 59,200 looks like a real thing today. I don't know. I'm going for the head and shoulder breakdown. Send you about 56.5, maybe 55.8. 99 Trading Group, best college ever. Amen. Hate to see you go, Sam, but for some reason this song feels like a family perfect farewell song. Love you, brother. It is a good farewell song, and it tends to play at the end of the streams. Everyone, I'm going to jump out 5 minutes early so I can bang out this video, and then I'm going to have to lay down. My back is killing me. Ah, man. But I'm sure I'll be fine in a day. Did I pick up something? Was I... But, no. I didn't do anything crazy. I didn't even work out this morning, which I should have. I've just been preoccupied. The new house is taking over. My wife wants to redo the whole floors now. All the floors. For another 20 grand. You know what I mean? Which is, when I look at it, I think she's right. You know, you put nice laminate wood over the tile, it looks way nicer. You know? So... You're in your 40s, dude. What does that mean? I'm in my 40s. Like, what does that mean? I don't get that. Like, what is he trying to say? What are you trying to say? Yeah. We're back every January for 4 weeks. Okay? Well, I gotta hang out when you get here, man. Wifer is always right. What did the wifer say? I didn't see her. Oh, yeah, she wants the floors. Yeah. We're getting old, man. No, we're not. We're still young, man. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. I will be back. I see more downside for Bitcoin. I would keep the shorts alive. I see more liquidity to the downside too as well. So, yep. 40s time, the sun pretty much. Everybody, I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow for the morning update for Bitcoin. I'm going to bang out this weekly update so you guys can get your full-blown macro analysis. If I see anything throughout the day, I'm going to post it to the trading group. If I see any altcoins that are hot, and I'm going to keep you guys privy to what's happening. Shout out to the awesome people here. I can't believe we couldn't get to 1,000 likes. Do I have that many people that watch me out of just pure, like they watch me, but they're jealous? Like, I don't know. It's really weird, man. You have 1,600 people. 1,000 people think the like button does not apply to them. I don't understand that. I go live every single day without a day off. Like, why is it hard to hit the like button? I don't understand that. I really don't. Kind of gets on my nerves, but I just, you know what? Then I go back the other way and I say, dear Lord, thank you for the gratitude for the 678 people that did hit the like button, you know? And I can't focus on the 322 that didn't. I got to focus on the 678 that did. So, to my soldiers, to my warriors, you are amazing. And if you forgot, I understand, but you can hit the like button now and do the right thing. So I love you all. I appreciate it. And I thank you so much for your viewership. Thank you for the $31 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. All right. I gave you guys a live trade that played out in front of you. I don't know. And I do it over and over again. This looks like it's going to continue to dump to the downside. That's a descending now. Hold on one second. I gotta take this. I'm gonna fix it up later. I don't know. Why is it doing that? What are you doing? Take profit at 57. Oh, I messed it up again. That's why. Wow, my back is just really, it's like hitting me now as I'm sitting here. I'm opening the short again. I'm short again for this dump down. It's a descending triangle. That's going to dump. So likely. If that doesn't dump, I'll be really surprised. Like, come on, man. There's like 99.99. I said there's a 99% chance that dumps. I say there's only a 1% chance this does not dump. I'm that, like, adamant about it. But I could be wrong. I'm not. The sad thing is, I'm not 100%. So maybe they just jack me out real quick. I feel like I have to watch this now for a couple minutes just to see it play out. Remember, I can only lose $113, so I can walk away and my life's not going to be affected when I get back by the results. You know what I mean? This is what it is. That doesn't dump, I'll be really, really, really surprised. The whole setup looks horrible. M pattern, lower highs, just, come on. Let's get real. All right, everybody, I love you. I'll give the results to the trading group. Another reason to join the trading group so you can find out what happens to these trades. Stay in tune and find out if I add to them, if there's more, where I move the stop loss, and more about how I manage that trade. So I love you all. I appreciate you. I see it as a descending triangle, you see? And these mainly break to the downside. So I don't see how this doesn't dump right down to 57,250, but I could be wrong. All right. Screen share, Sammy. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm off today, as you can tell. All right. I'm looking at this for a move to the downside. I entered the short right here just now. And it looks like it's going to start printing to the downside right as we speak. I'm down $11, $7. We'll see how it goes, but I don't see how that doesn't dump. 90% chance that dumps to the downside. And I really say 95% chance that's going to dump. I've never been so adamant about a trade in my life. Like, that is so obvious. That doesn't dump. I'm going to stare out the window for 3 hours and wonder what's happening with my life. You know what I mean? I trade all you just said to feel young again, man. I live like a young mentality, but being older sucks more than it is better. Amen. Once you break 58,000, it's a wrap. That's that psychological holding point. It's weekly support or resistance. If it lets go, we're going down fast. Brah. You know, the battle here. Look at this battle at 58,000. It's cray-cray. Anyway, I got to run out of here. I love you. Thank you for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Look out for my macro technical analysis video coming out later on today. All right? It'll blow you away. Feels like there's no hope for crypto while Bitcoin exists. Alts wrecked, memes slaughtered. Hey, it is what it is, man. Everybody, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow for a beautiful update. May God bless you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you so much for your most precious asset, which is your time. You can make more money, but you can never get more time back. And you guys gave me that precious time. It means the world to me. I'm going to do everything I can to get you educated so you can be financially free. May God bless you all. Thank you for coming. Amen.